Hello everyone, bring you another video. Basically the topic I want to talk about today is the science of getting rich. Is there a science to getting rich? That's like a big question. I mean, and what is science? You think it's biology? It's chemistry? Do you think that's what science is? Yes, that's what science is, but the science of getting rich is knowledge and understanding of financial things, financial subjects. That's a science. So what I want to talk about is certain aspects of how to get rich. I'm not an advisor, but these are things that throughout my life have been some of the top things that a lot of the successful people do. So one of them is taxes. Taxes, you could say, is a simple thing, but the 1%, the people at the top, they always know how to take advantage of the tax system. Yet we don't, And say we one day make $100,000. Do you want to pay $40,000 to the government? Yeah, I mean, so it only keeps 60. So you do have to have the plan ahead. You can't just say, I'm going to make $1 million. But then if you do make 1 million and they take 400,000, then you only have 600,000 to play with. So you have to think ahead, have an accountant, and learn how to use the taxes to your advantage. I'm not telling you cheat on your taxes. You have to pay your taxes. But just learn how to use the tax code to your advantage. And the second thing I want to talk about is also real estate. That's one of the things I think everyone needs to do in their life, besides renting. I know for real estate they tell you you can get a rental and rent to own, but the key is to owning. So you need to own a house. You need to own something. And you can maybe buy a big house or a double unit, double wide, and rent one side and live in the other. Or you can just get a regular mortgage and you can just pay down your house and then pay it off. But imagine you get a house, instead of paying rent from a landlord, you get a house and then you pay it off. Say it's $200,000. Then that $200K you can use towards buying another house, buying something bigger. You can take out a loan off your house to invest in things. So real estate is very important in getting rich and getting wealthy and being financially free. And just remember, building wealth takes time. It doesn't just happen 1, 2, 3. Remember, fast money goes really fast. It doesn't go slow. So like, say if you make it fast, just remember it will go fast. It will just, So, like the people who make it over time, they slowly make it, slowly make their money. They understand the concept and they not quick to spend it. Every dime, they nickel and dime everything. And that's the attitude you have to, have, keep it, basically keep it simple. Also, another thing, is ownership in stocks. It's so simple, to, invest in stocks. And I don't know why a lot of people don't do it. It's just, you can just, as long as you're 18, have a phone. There's so many brokers out there, and they offer you free stocks just to, become a member with a certain brokerage. So why won't you take that? Even if you do not put money in there, why not get the free stock and just let it sit there? And you probably earn dividends, and over time that stock's going to grow. Because anything like Coca-Cola, if it's $50 now, we always have inflation. So I know, right now it's high, but sometimes it's low, but things will go up. So do not think Coca-Cola will stay at $50. It's going to go up from there. Coca-Cola will not stay at $50. It'll probably go 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, So when Warren Buffett bought Coke, it probably was like pennies in the dollar. And now look how much it's worth. So a key to, getting rich and wealthy is owning stocks. And I think everyone should do it. It's simple. Just need a phone, and you can look on YouTube if you have any questions about anything with stocks, because there's so many videos on it, and I feel it's one of the simplest things, even simpler than real estate. And another thing, what the rich do is they avoid fees, like bank fees, brokerage fees, any type of fees, credit card fees. They're not paying all these fees. Trust me. They want their money to work for them. They're not letting they're not losing money on buying, stuff. So, like they're not gonna use a credit card to get a loan and then have to pay it off. So that's the thinking. That's the thinking you need to have. Why pay any fees? Because all those fees take away from you becoming financially successful. So that $1 you give away to the bank is $1 less that you have that can duplicate for you and make you more money. So I need you guys just to think about, all these little fees add up over time. So you're losing hundreds and thousands of dollars off of nothing. So that's why, that's just a small thing, but it's really a big thing, because over a lifetime, you could have lost 6 figures, really. And all the fees you pay in a lifetime, you could have lost 6 figures, because your money is not, the money's not working for you, it's working against you. And another thing I want to talk about is a lot of people don't understand what they get into. So yes, I did tell you going to stocks and real estate, etc. But just understand what it is. Don't just jump in. Because if you don't fully understand it, you will not get far. You have to understand what you're investing in. And there's so many tools out there for you to get invested with. There's so much, people that have done research that have failed. And you just take from their failures and you make that your success. So it's really more simple for us now than before, because we have the internet, we have technology, and you can get these things right to your palm of your hand. So take advantage of that. Do your research, because if you really want to get wealthy, you will have to learn something. It will not be given to you. It will not be handed to you. You'll have to run out and get it. You have to be a go-getter to get it. And then the last thing I do want to talk about is practicing minimalism. I know if it's a big word, but it's basically practice being minimal, being small, and that's just living on less than you make. So, like for me, I don't overspend, and I know the prices of, certain things. Like I will not overpay for stuff, and I won't get something if I don't need it. So if you want to get, like your nails done every week, get it done every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or do it yourself. If you like coffee, why not make it yourself? That would save you so much money. So you just living below your means, and I know that's hard for people to do, But if you've like me, I've come up from nothing, and so I appreciate every dollar I get, and I don't just waste it. I don't just blow it away on things. You know, I think before I buy. Not just before you act. I think before I buy something. And sometimes I go to a restaurant and I'll sit there scoping the menu, not because I don't know what I want to eat. It's because I don't want to overspend. So and I always tip 25%. Regardless of the service. That's how I am. But I always I just price gauge and probably just order water, ask for specials. It's simple things. I know you might call it being cheap, but I'm just being smart with my money because I want my money to work for me. And when I put it in someone else's hands, it doesn't work for me. It works for them. So I'm here to make myself rich and wealthy, and not just make someone else rich. I mean, it goes both ways. So that's my mindset. Keep it simple. I don't need a Lexus. I'm good with Toyota. I don't need the Mercedes or the G5 or all these crazy cars. I don't need that stuff. I need a simple car that gets me to point A to point Z, to point 1 to point 100. Just get me by and minimal repairs. I'm okay with that. I'm not here to spend a fortune on a car, because when you spend a fortune on a car, you have to spend money on premium gas, some money to clean it, wash it, and take care of it. So the money is costing you, the car is costing you money. So I think everyone needs to practice keeping it small, simple, and being minimal with your money. So these were things that I believe are in the science of getting rich. I mean, there's many more things, but these are things that I've come across in my life. And I feel that if you take care of these, this will give you that boost or step forward to get you ahead in your life. All right. I thank you for taking your time to watch the channel. Please like and subscribe down below, please. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I am experienced and I know where I want to go, and I'm trying my best to get there. Thank you again, and please check out my other videos because I have more financial advice and even in my opinions, you can learn from me, and this can probably help you get far in your life. All right. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.